What's up, YouTube? We've been able to locate a few more boxes of $50 here at the end of the month. We're going to crack into these over the next couple of videos, and I think I'm going to title this next little series, The Hunt for Silver in Georgia. Because if you've been following my channel, it's been extremely difficult to find some silver. We find lots of NIFCs. We're doing pretty good on the errors and variants and stuff, and even the proofs are pretty hard to come by. So we're hoping to break the streak on these next few boxes because I'm due. I think I'm well past due. We got to find some silver. I don't think there's any left here in the Southeast. All right, let's get in here and take a look. Okay, I don't see any marked coins, which is always a good sign. I don't see anything jumping out at me as silver, though. So let's get these rolled over, take a look at the other side. Hopefully we'll find maybe an NIFC ender or maybe some silver. Let's see. Well, we got these rolled over. We know we'll have at least one find. We've got a 2006 ender right here. I don't see any silver. So we're going to crack into these rolls. And I'm going to pause right here. So, we're going to look for silver. That's mainly what we want to find. And as I said, we don't find much typically. But I'm going to put up on the screen the other errors and varieties and things we're looking for, just in case you're unfamiliar of ways to make boxes that don't turn up a lot of silver a little bit more fun. And we'll just get right into these rolls. I will bring you in when we do find something. If it's just a few NIFCs, I'll probably skip it until we get to roll 10 or 20 or 30 and just bring you in to give you a recap. But let me get into them, and I'll bring you in hopefully soon when we find something interesting. All right, well, this was a pretty typical box. I didn't bring you guys in because we've just found a bunch of NIFCs. We have another stickered coin. We've seen this one a couple times. It's an Easy Street Cafe sticker on that. And I did find one 1972D no FG along the box. But I'm on roll 50. Thought we could do that together. Hopefully doing this together, we'll have some good luck and maybe find some silver here in the final roll. Fingers crossed. Let's see here. Oh, what do we have? What do we have? Come on, paper. Well, I'm seeing a dirty rim. I'm sure that's nothing special. That is a really beat up 1982. And other than that, I don't see any silver. So anyway, I'll go through it, look for some no FGs and DDOs and whatnot. And I think I'm going to go ahead and get into another box. So let me wrap this one up. Actually, here, real quick. We did get a 2007, two 2006s, two 2004s in that box, and a whole bunch of 2003s. So what is that, 5 2003s. So from an NIFC perspective, we did pretty good. Looks like we got about 10 of them. So like I said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get into one more box here. So let me get this wrapped up, get the new box on the table, and we'll get moving. And I spoke too soon. As I was going through this, I got halfway through the roll, and there was a really beat up 1971 S proof. It didn't have a shiny edge on it. It didn't jump out at me as anything special. But it is. We did find a proof in here as well, so we'll put that up on the board. So that's pretty cool. So like I said, let me finish going through these last couple, and we'll get into the new box. Okay, well, here we are with our second box. Hopefully, find some more proofs. I love proofs. That was kind of neat finding that in the last roll. It was actually kind of real neat because I just didn't see it. Let's see here. I want to make sure we're not missing a roll because I've had that happen. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 50. Looks like we got them all. I don't see any NIFCs, don't see any silver. So let's get these rolled over, check out the other end, and then get into this box. Okay, well, we got these rolled over. Again, nothing's jumping out at me. I don't see any Proofs, NIFCs, silver. So we're just going to go ahead and get into a roll. And since roll number 50 was good for us, with you guys following along, let's try roll number 1 of this box. I guess the other thing I'm kind of excited about is I'm not finding a lot of marked coins. So that's always a plus. You know, by marked coin, I mean coins where people have put the little ink dot or smiley face or what have you on there, indicating that they've kind of already looked at it. I've had now, I think, 2 boxes where I've had over 10% of the box be previously marked. And then I had a box in my last set that I truly believe was a complete customer repack. So anyway, a couple of coins in there to look at for DDOs, but nothing of interest. So let me keep going, get into these rolls. I'll bring you in when we find something cool. So we are 25 rolls in, and so far we've got a 2002 NIFC, 4 2003s, and 2 2004s. Outside of that, we've been through probably half of the potential DDOs and possible no FG coins, and so far haven't found one. We had a couple that looked promising, but there was just a little bit of raised metal, or just enough that, you know, I wouldn't classify them as actual no FGs, because I've seen perfectly clean ones. So that's kind of what I look for these days. Thought I'd bring you in. It looks like we do have an NIFC in this little batch. There's a 2003. I know we've seen lots of these, but I thought I'd get you a little close up. Not a bad looking coin. We'll add that to our list here, or to the board, and just keep on going. Let's see, that was well, we just got roll, what does this look like? Roll 29 open, and I got one really shiny edge here, and I thought we would take a look together. Actually, we got 2. Let's see here. That's a bicentennial. This is the really shiny one. 2011D. So there's another NIFC for the board. It's got a lot of scratches. I'll have to compare it to some of my other ones. Probably go back. But it's a find, so I thought I'd bring you in. See you in a few. So we just wrapped up, what is that, roll 10, 20, 30. So we moved on to 31. And 29, I did find this little bit of artwork. I've not seen that before, but I thought that was pretty neat. Creative. And an opening roll 31. I've never had one of these, but I have a gold looking edge. So I'm curious if that is, you know, something that was purchased and gold plated, or if that's just somebody took a crayon to this thing. So I thought we'd get into it together. See if we can zoom in here. All right, let's see. Yeah, it looks like somebody tried to gold plate this. 1971. They did not do a good job, whatever they did. We'll put that up here next to our little, maybe, hard rocker guy. What else? We got a few other edges. That's a 83, might be a no FG. He's got pretty good edges. No, it's an 81. And a 96. All right, well, I'm going to get back to it. And hopefully we find some more kind of interesting looking things as we go. So I'm bringing you in on roll 37? 38. 38. Got a couple of nice edges. Looks like we might have some NIFCs in here. Maybe a proof. They're pretty nice looking edges. Super shiny. Nope, it's just a really nice 1974. And let's see here, this guy right here. There is a 2003. Looks like a D. So we'll add that to our 2003s. Hey, one more. Nope, just an 83. And it has an FG. Put that 74 and compare it for the book. Other than that, looks like we got some clad. So I'm gonna get back to the hunt. All right, folks, we are on our last roll along the way since I last brought you in. We did find 2 or 3 more 2003 NIFCs, and I recorded it, but I probably won't include it since we found so many 2003s in these 2 boxes, and I thought we would do this last roll together. Well, we got a lot of shiny rims. I don't see any silver. So these are definitely NIFC boxes. You know, I'm starting to wonder, based on what I see on YouTube, if the Metro Atlanta area just doesn't get a lot of silver coming back through the system, because I see so many people on YouTube. There's another shiny one there, 74. You know, they have their runs. You know, they might go 2, 3, 5, 8 boxes without much. Like Robin Hood Coins, I love watching his channel. He does like 6 boxes at a time, and sometimes those 6 boxes yield, you know, 1 or 2 silvers, but sometimes none, but usually 1 or 2. And the other day he did a box, and God, he found, I don't know, 30 interesting coins and 20 silvers in 1 box. And I've now been out at this for 5 months, and I have found 3 silvers. Lots of NIFCs though, which they're still fun to find, but they're not worth a whole lot. And, you know, at some point I got to go through them and figure out what I'm going to do. Worst case, I put them back in and let you guys find them. But yeah, I'm just ready to start finding some silver in at least some level of scale, even if it's just 1 or 2 every box or every other box. So I'd love to see it. You know, one of these days, maybe I need to switch to quarters. Maybe W's are you know, circulating at the Atlanta area pretty well. I'm just not finding a lot of silver in the half dollars. So I may start tailing back a little bit on the number of boxes I actually put on YouTube, because I know as much fun as you guys come and watch these videos, and I'm so glad you do, I'm sure you were getting sick and tired of watching me find NIFCs. At least in this box, we had 2 kind of different fun things. We had a gold coin, and I don't know if that's Roy Orbison or who that's supposed to be, but it's some nice little artwork. For a wrap-up, we did find a 2011, a 2006, 2 2004s, a bunch of 2003s. How many did we find here? Let's just do it this way. That's 5, that's 10. We found 10 2003s and a 2002. So 15 in total. Other than that, not a whole lot of interest, so I'm going to sign off here. I got a couple more boxes that I'm going to go through later this week or this weekend, and I'll get those up on YouTube as well. But if you're still at the channel, you're still this deep into the video, or maybe you just fast forwarded to the end, thank you so much for coming. Please do like and subscribe if you like what I'm trying to do on this channel, because I know I'm trying real hard and just not being as successful at finding what I want. But I'm going to keep at it. So please do like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Love to hear from you. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.